Welcome back to another video. So in this video I would like to talk about the datetime module, which is a built-in module in Python that abstracts away many things related to time and dates. And in programming in general, one of the more complex things in programming is actually the topic of date and time. So dealing with time is actually not that simple, because you can imagine if you have a big system which is depending on time, for example, or it depends on time zones and so on, things can be quite different depending on the time zones and depending on systems and how they deal with time and so on. So therefore it is quite complex, and therefore programming languages usually provide utilities to deal with these types of problems. So in Python we have what's called the datetime module, like that, and I'll just show quite briefly what you can do with time and dates. Okay, so I'll say current date time, and I'll just print out, I'll use the datetime dot now, and that's a function, and this returns an object of type datetime, and just print that out. So let's see, let's run this. So I'll say Python 3, and I'll say 14 okay, and now we see that we get the date and we get the time. So that's good to know. If we only want the actual date, then we can also run a bunch of functions or methods provided on this instance. So we can just get the date, for example, or we could also just get the time, for example. Now we only get the time, and so we could even get like really specific things like hour, and I think that is also available, right? We can get the hour, we could get the minute, we could even get the microsecond. So it's really detailed in what you can do, and you can format things also in many ways. And I won't go into I won't go into too much detail about that. What I will show is that you can, for example, construct your own dates and times. So I can say, let's say my time, and I'll use the datetime.time, and I will create some things. I'll say 1 and 10. Maybe I'll say hour is 1, and the minute is 10, and the second is 15, and the microsecond is 10 or 5 or 2. Okay. And I want to print this out now, so I'll say print my time. And if you look at this, what is the type of it? It's of type time. So what happens if I print this out now? Let's see. Let's see what happens. Let me just try to print it out as it is. Let's see. So we see that it actually constructed a time, right? So it's good to know that you can do these things with the datetime module. I won't show much more than this. I don't think there is a big need for that. Thanks for watching.